So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amr Ghazali, and today I'm gonna answer the question about communicative competence. So, let's get started. Okay, the first question is what is communicative competence? So, communicative competence it is the difference between knowing a language and actually being able to use in real time. Competence requires you to understand unwritten rules of a conversation. This means knowing how to adjust your tone, how to keep it organized, and how to use gestures like what I'm to do right now. I am use gesture to talk to you. It is the ability to get your point across effectively and politely, regardless of how perfect your grammar is. Because my grammar is so broken too. Okay, next to the second question. The question is what competence are needed for someone to be considered as having communicative competence? So, to be considered communicatively competent, you need a balance of four key skills. What is that? What is that? What is that? First is linguistic skills. That means knowing how the language works, being able to put together sounds to make a word, and putting the words into grammatical sentence. That's the linguistic skills. The second is sociolinguistic skills. What is sociolinguistic skills? So, sociolinguistic skills is understanding how language is used in context, knowing what word and phrase are appropriate in any particular settings to achieve a desired communicative purpose. That's the sociolinguistic skills. Next, the third is discourse skills. Discourse skills is the ability to create and use large piece of language to create text or conduct the conversation. Last but not least is strategic skills. Strategic skills is the ability to manage and navigate communication, to repair communication breakdowns, and work around unfamiliar areas of language. It's like you are in the war and then trying to survive in the middle of an area where you don't know what they're talking about. That's the strategic skill. Okay, next to the question number 3. The question is what is the digital competence? So, digital competence is the ability to use digital technologies confidently, critically, and responsibly for learning, work, and communication. It includes finding and evaluating information, processing data, creating digital content, communicating effectively, and solving technical problems. That's the digital competence. Okay, finally, and Alhamdulillah, we move to the last question today. The question is what competence are needed for someone to be considered as having digital competence? So, digital competence requires a balance of 5 key skills. The ability to find and evaluate information online, communicate and collaborate effectively using digital tools, create and edit digital content, protect data and privacy, and then last but not least is solve technical problems or adapt to new technologies independently. Okay, that's all from me today. Thank you to Serzid Ma'ruf. Minal aidin wal faizin. Mohon maaf lahir dan batin. I apologize if there are any wrong words throughout the video. And it wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.